Hello and welcome to the channel. I am here for a versus video for you guys, and this is actually a versus video idea I've had for a little bit now. Someone recently gave me the idea to put like a band's worst albums up against each other, or just bad albums in general. Now keep in mind, I wouldn't consider these albums necessarily bad per se, but I can definitely understand where people are coming from when they say they are bad albums and some of the band's weakest albums. So with that being said, we're going to be once again taking a look at two bands that are in the big four of thrash metal, Metallica and Megadeth. So the albums we will be comparing are Metallica, Saint Anger, versus Megadeth with their album Risk. I do think I know which one I like more, but I just need to get this right off the bat. This is definitely some of these bands' weakest material. Saint Anger is probably Metallica's worst album, the worst studio album besides that collaboration album Lulu. I think that would probably take the cake for the worst thing that Metallica has ever done, but as far as a studio album is concerned, gotta give it to Saint Anger. Let's go over some of the tracks I do like from Saint Anger, which isn't very many. I think Frantic is okay. I don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be. I think Sweet Amber and The Unnamed Feeling are pretty good songs as well. The Unnamed Feeling actually might be my favorite song on the album. But this album does have some of Metallica's worst songs, of course, like Shoot Me Again. I mean, especially that stupid "shoot me again, I'm not dead yet," or whatever however it's said. But yeah, that line in that song is just cringy, and it's maybe the worst Metallica song. And then there's All Within My Hands, the closing track, which is kind of cringy as well. Sometimes, you know, it's fun to listen to if you want a good laugh. I'll just say that. But yeah, Metallica Saint Anger, I mean, the drums, I don't know what they were thinking with the direction of the drums. I heard that Metallica wanted to go for a more garage band sound with this album. Some of these songs are passable, but for the most part, it's just not a very good album, and easily Metallica's worst album. And then, of course, we got Risk by Megadeth. I do think this is definitely one of Megadeth's worst albums for sure. Not their worst. I would say their worst is actually Super Collider. But with this album, you know, it's got some decent stuff on it. I think Insomnia is a pretty good song. Prince of Darkness, Crush 'Em, I'll Be There. But this album also has songs like Ecstasy, which is just, yeah, not a very good song. So yeah, this album does have some of Megadeth's worst songs, I should say. But this album also has some passable stuff on it, though. But yeah, definitely not one of their best by any means. So overall, which of the two albums do I think is better? Saint Anger by Metallica or Risk by Megadeth? If you guys want my personal opinion, the better album, in my opinion, would have to go to Megadeth with their album Risk. And one of the reasons being is it just sounds more tolerable, and it just has more songs that I go back to than on Saint Anger. And like I said before, Super Collider is, in my opinion, Megadeth's weakest album. But second to that would come Risk. So it's not exactly Megadeth's worst album, but it's really close. It really is. But I gotta go with Risk as the better album here. Now, like I said with Saint Anger, there's some songs on there that I think are okay, but yeah, these are definitely some of these bands' weakest material, but I gotta go with Risk. So there you go, guys. That is my versus video. Let me know which album you like more, Risk by Megadeth or Saint Anger by Metallica. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.